Day 4, Problem 1. Xavier is enlarging a digital photograph on his computer. The original photo is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. If he enlarges the dimensions by a scale factor of 1.5, what will be the perimeter and the area of the new image? I'm going to draw a rectangle to be the original photograph, and the dimensions of this are 2.5 inches by 4 inches, and Xavier is using his computer to transform this image. He is enlarging it with a scale factor of 1.5, and what we're going to end up doing with that scale factor is multiplying the dimensions of the original by 1.5. So let me label my arrow here just as a reminder to myself that I'm going to multiply by 1.5. That's going to produce a larger rectangle where the width and the length are 1.5 times longer than the original sizes. Okay, so 2.5 times 1.5 will be the new width. I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper and figure out 2.5 times 1.5. 5 times 5 is 25, carry 2. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Start the next row with 0. 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 2 is 2. And adding, there are 2 numbers to the right of the decimal point, so it must go here in the answer, 3.75. This is 3.75 inches. Now for the height, we take the height of the original photo, 4, and multiply by 1.5. 4 times 1.5 is 6 inches. Okay. Now that we have the dimensions of the new photograph, we can find the perimeter and area. So let's find the perimeter first. To find the perimeter of a rectangle involves adding up the 4 sides of the rectangle. We have 3.75 plus 6 plus another 3.75 plus 6. Let's add up all of these numbers. Okay. 3.75 plus 6 is 9.75. 3.75 plus 6 is 9.75, so it's like we have two 9.75s. 9.75 and 9.75. Okay. 5 plus 5 is 10, carry 1. 7 and 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. The dots come straight below. Carry the 1 from the 15. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19. So 19.50 or 19.5. So the perimeter of this new photograph is 19.5 inches. Now the area. To find the area of a rectangle, length times width. And so that's going to be 6 times 3.75. We can do that on our scrap paper. So 3.75 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30, carry 3. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 3 is 45, carry the 4. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 4 is 22. 2 numbers to the right of the dot, so in the answer, the dot goes here. That's 22.5. 22.5 square inches. Now, day 4, problem 2. A square pyramid has a base with edges 2 inches long. Its height is 30 inches. Sketch a picture. Okay. A square pyramid would come to a point, and the word square is telling us the shape of the base of the pyramid or the bottom of the pyramid. It's a square. But to create the illusion of 3 dimensions, I'm actually going to draw the pyramid like this. Here is an edge, and then going into the distance is an edge. Okay. And this edge here is going to be a hidden edge. This is going to be the back hidden edge. This is a square, but our point of view to the square to kind of create the illusion of 3 dimensions makes this look more like a parallelogram shape. Now we're going to find the exact center of that and then move straight up above to locate the top point of my pyramid. And then from that top point, draw to these corners of the base. And so this edge comes down to this corner. This edge comes down to this corner. This edge comes down to the back right corner. And last, this edge will be done as a dashed line because it's hidden. And here is a drawing of a square pyramid that has the illusion of being a 3-dimensional object. Now the edges of the base are 2 inches long, so across here this is 2 inches. This distance is 2 inches. Across the back 2 inches, and that edge 2 inches. Okay. The height is 30, so the distance from the point down to the center of the base, that's this distance here, touching the bottom at a 90-degree angle, that is the 30. So let me label that number 30. And that is part A that asked us to sketch a picture of a pyramid. Now part B, use the formula. V equals 1/3 BH, where the letter B is the area of the base. In this case, the base is a square, so the letter B is referring to the area of the square bottom. And the letter H is the height. So for part B, let's copy that formula down. And then substitute values in place of those symbols. So volume equals 1/3. And now for capital B, let's find the area of the base. The base is a square. Length is 2, width is 2. So length times width will get us the area of the square, or 2 times 2. Let's fill in 4 for capital B. And then H is the height of the pyramid, and that is 30. Okay. Next step, multiply these together. Now 1/3 times 4 times 30 can be multiplied in any order we want. And to make this as simple as possible, let's first multiply 1/3 times 30. And the reason that that helps is because this 3 in the denominator will cross-cancel with 30, leaving 10. 1/3 of 30 is 10. And now it is much simpler to go 1 times 4 times 10. That is 40. And the units of measurement for volume is cubic inches.